Have you ever stopped to think about the kind of meat you're still eating now that you're over 60? For years, we've all been told to eat lean meat, cut down fat, or go for whatever's quick and easy, but nobody talks about how certain meats can quietly hurt your health as you get older. And most folks have no idea that something as simple as what's on your plate could be working against your heart, your memory, and even your ability to stay active. You see, your body doesn't handle meat the same way it did when you were 30 or 40. Aging changes your digestion, your circulation, your metabolism, everything. So if you're still eating the same meats you always have, you might be setting yourself up for problems down the road. We're talking about increased risk of heart attacks, kidney issues, memory problems, and more, all connected to everyday meats most people don't even think twice about. In this video, I'll walk you through the 4 worst meats you should never touch after 60, ranked from bad to worst, and then the 4 best meats you should absolutely include, starting from good and ending with one that could truly change your health. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Dangerous meat number 4, pork sausage, especially processed ones. Let's talk honestly for a moment. Pork sausage might be one of those comfort foods you've enjoyed for years. It sneaks onto your breakfast plate, into your favorite casserole, or shows up at family gatherings without you giving it a second thought. But after 60, this one food can quietly work against your body in more ways than you'd expect. The biggest problem isn't the pork itself, it's what gets added to it. Most store-bought pork sausage is highly processed. It's packed with preservatives like nitrates and nitrites that help it stay fresh longer and look good on the shelf. But when these chemicals are heated or digested, they can turn into something called nitrosamines. And that's a red flag. These nitrosamines are known to damage DNA and raise the risk of cancers like colon cancer, especially dangerous for older adults whose systems aren't as strong as they used to be. One large study from 2022 followed over 18,000 adults over the age of 60. The results were alarming. Those who ate pork sausage just twice a week had a 22% higher risk of colon cancer and a 16% increase in kidney issues. That's not a small difference. And let's not forget the sodium. Most sausages are loaded with salt, which can drive up blood pressure, cause swelling in your legs, and put more stress on your heart and kidneys. Then there's the fat. Sausage is often high in saturated fat, which can push up your LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and that's a fast track to artery blockages. For someone already dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, or cholesterol problems, this meat becomes a triple threat. So, what should you do? First, start reading labels. If you see nitrate or nitrite, put it back. If you're craving sausage, look for cleaner options made from lean turkey or chicken without added preservatives, and season them at home with your favorite herbs. You can still enjoy the flavor you love, just in a way that supports your health, not works against it. Dangerous meat number 3, deli ham and processed cold cuts. Now let's talk about something that's probably sitting in your fridge right now, deli meats. Ham, turkey slices, roast beef, even bologna. They seem harmless, right? Easy to make a sandwich, no cooking required, just grab and go. But for seniors, these meats are one of the most deceptive health traps out there. The trouble with deli meats isn't just the meat itself, it's how they're processed. These slices are often packed with a long list of hidden ingredients: sodium nitrite for color, phosphates for texture, sugars for taste, and preservatives to keep them shelf-stable. Sounds convenient, but your body doesn't treat them lightly. When sodium nitrite mixes with amino acids from the meat, it can form nitrosamines, the same cancer-causing compounds found in pork sausage. That's a direct hit to your body's cells. In 2020, a major study followed 40,000 adults over age 60 and found that those who ate deli meats 4 or more times a week had a 24% higher risk of heart failure. That's nearly 1 in 4. And it didn't stop there. they also had a 19% higher risk of dying from any cause compared to those who rarely ate cold cuts. That's how serious this is. The high salt content is another major concern. Many older adults already deal with high blood pressure, swelling in the ankles, or fluid retention. Deli meats make it worse, not better. Add in the hidden sugars and chemical additives, and your kidneys, heart, and even your brain can pay the price. Research has linked frequent cold cut consumption to higher chances of cognitive decline and memory problems over time. Instead of reaching for that plastic packaged ham, try roasting a chicken breast or lean beef at home, slicing it, and keeping it in the fridge. You get the same ready-to-eat protein, without the chemicals and the health risk. Dangerous meat number 2, deep-fried chicken, especially fast food style. Let's be honest, fried chicken is delicious. Crispy, golden, juicy, it brings back memories of family meals, church gatherings, and Sunday dinners. It's comfort food for many. But once you hit your 60s, comfort shouldn't come at the cost of your health. And sadly, deep-fried chicken, especially the kind from fast food chains, is one of the worst choices you can make. The danger doesn't start with the chicken itself. It starts with how it's cooked. Most fried chicken is dunked in low-quality oils like soybean or corn oil, then battered in white flour loaded with salt and sometimes sugar. This cooking method creates harmful substances like trans fats, acrylamides, and something called advanced glycation end products. These are toxic to your body. They increase inflammation, damage your arteries, and speed up aging inside and out. A 2020 study followed over 100,000 women for nearly 2 decades. Those who ate fried chicken more than once a week had a 13% higher risk of dying from any cause, and a 12% higher chance of dying from heart-related issues. That's especially concerning for seniors already managing heart disease, high blood pressure, or diabetes. The oil used in most restaurants is reused again and again, making it more toxic each time. These oils are rich in omega-6 fats, which cause inflammation when consumed in excess. On top of that, the breading made from white flour spikes your blood sugar. That can leave you feeling tired, increase belly fat, and worsen insulin resistance, something older adults are already at risk for. Even worse, all that heat from frying creates chemicals that break down collagen in your skin, joints, and blood vessels. That's why you might notice more joint pain, sagging skin, or slower healing when fried foods are a regular part of your diet. Dangerous meat number 1, factory-farmed, skinless chicken breast. This one surprises a lot of people. For decades, we've been told that skinless chicken breast is one of the healthiest meats out there, low in fat, high in protein, and perfect for staying fit. But if you're over 60, eating this kind of chicken every day might actually be doing more harm than good. Here's why: most chicken breasts sold in grocery stores come from factory farms. These chickens are raised in crowded conditions, fed a steady diet of genetically modified corn and soy, and often given antibiotics or hormone-like substances to speed up growth. Some are even exposed to arsenic-based compounds. Over time, these chemicals build up in the meat, and they don't just disappear when you cook it. For older adults with slower detox systems and weaker immune function, this creates a serious health concern. A test by Consumer Reports found that more than 60% of store-bought chicken breasts had traces of antibiotic-resistant bacteria. For someone over 60, an infection like that could be much harder to fight off. But even if the chicken seems clean, there's another issue: skinless breast is extremely lean. That means it's very low in the healthy fats your body needs to absorb vitamins like D, E, and K, nutrients that are essential for strong bones, sharp memory, and reducing inflammation. And when chicken breast becomes your main protein day after day, you start missing out on other important nutrients, like B12, zinc, and collagen. A 2018 study found that older adults who ate skinless chicken breast more than 5 times a week had higher inflammation levels and more muscle loss than those with more variety in their diets. So even though they were eating healthy, they were getting weaker, not stronger. The solution isn't to stop eating chicken altogether. It's about being smarter with your choices. Choose pasture-raised or organic chicken when you can. Don't be afraid of dark meat like thighs or drumsticks, they have more healthy fat and flavor. And yes, eating the skin in moderation is okay, especially if it's cooked well and not fried. Healthy meat number 4, grass-fed lamb. Now let's talk about what you should be eating, starting with grass-fed lamb. You might think of lamb as something fancy, maybe a holiday meal or something you haven't had in years. But for older adults, especially after 60, grass-fed lamb can offer benefits that most common meats simply don't. First, it's packed with nutrients that your body needs more of as you age. Compared to beef or chicken, lamb, especially when it's grass-fed, is higher in omega-3 fatty acids, which help keep your heart strong and your joints moving without pain. It also has a good amount of zinc and vitamin B12, both essential for your immune system and energy levels. Older adults are more likely to have low B12, which can lead to fatigue, balance issues, and even memory problems. In a 2020 study published in Nutrients, seniors who ate grass-fed lamb twice a week showed a 23% improvement in muscle strength and a 15% drop in inflammation compared to those who only ate poultry or processed meat. That's huge. Maintaining muscle and reducing inflammation can mean the difference between independence and needing help with basic tasks. And because grass-fed lamb doesn't come from animals raised on antibiotics and hormones like factory-farmed meat, it's easier on your body. It doesn't contain the same harmful residues, so your gut, liver, and kidneys don't have to work as hard to filter it out. To get the most out of lamb, go for cuts like the shoulder or leg, which have good flavor and just enough fat to help your body absorb important vitamins. Trim off any big chunks of fat after cooking, not before, so you keep the moisture and nutrients during the cooking process. Season with herbs like rosemary and garlic, roast it slow or grill it, and you've got a meal that tastes great and builds strength at the same time. Healthy meat number 3, free-range duck. Now this one might catch you off guard, duck. It's not something you see every day at the dinner table, especially here in the US. But if you're over 60 and want to protect your heart, support your memory, and keep your energy up, free-range or pasture-raised duck deserves a spot in your weekly meal plan. What makes duck so special? It's rich in healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids, and provides more heme iron and selenium than most other meats. These nutrients are key for older adults. Iron helps prevent anemia and chronic fatigue, while selenium supports thyroid function and protects your cells from damage. Plus, omega-3s reduce inflammation in the body, which means less joint pain, lower blood pressure, and a reduced risk of heart disease. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Nutrition found that seniors who ate duck twice a week showed a 19% improvement in cognitive function and a 21% drop in inflammation markers after just 6 months. That's not just numbers on a chart, that's the kind of change you can feel in your energy, clarity, and overall health. Another big benefit? Duck is naturally higher in calories and healthy fat compared to skinless chicken breast. And for older adults, that's not a bad thing. You need those calories and fats to help absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K, nutrients that play a major role in vision, bone strength, immunity, and healing. If you've been avoiding fat for decades, this is your sign to stop. The right kind of fat fuels your brain and protects your body. To enjoy duck the healthy way, buy free-range or pasture-raised. Avoid anything deep-fried or heavily processed. Instead, roast it slow to keep the skin crispy and the meat juicy. And don't toss the skin, it holds many of the fat-soluble vitamins your body needs. Pair duck with greens or tart fruits like cherries or oranges, which help you absorb more iron and antioxidants from your meal. Healthy meat number 2, sardines, with bones and skin. Sardines might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of healthy meat, but don't let their size fool you. These tiny fish are one of the most powerful foods you can eat after 60, especially if you're looking to protect your bones, boost your heart health, and keep your memory sharp. Why are sardines such a big deal for older adults? For starters, they're packed with calcium, vitamin D, omega-3s, and complete protein, all in one serving. And unlike bigger fish like tuna or swordfish, sardines are low on the food chain, which means they have very low mercury and toxin levels. That makes them safer and cleaner for your body, especially as your metabolism slows and your organs work a little harder. A 2022 study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging tracked seniors who ate sardines with bones and skin at least twice a week for 12 weeks. The results were impressive. Those seniors showed a 29% improvement in bone density and a 32% drop in triglyceride levels, two major factors in preventing osteoporosis and heart disease. Plus, the omega-3s in sardines support your brain, reduce inflammation, and even help lower your risk of depression. Another key benefit? Sardines contain collagen and minerals in their bones and skin that support joint health, skin elasticity, and overall mobility. And since many older adults struggle to get enough vitamin D and calcium, sardines are like a natural supplement, without the pill. To get the full benefits, always choose sardines with bones and skin included. They can be found canned in olive oil, which adds extra healthy fat and helps your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins. You can eat them straight out of the can, mash them onto toast, mix them into salads, or add them to pasta. The flavor is bold, but a squeeze of lemon or a sprinkle of herbs can make them more enjoyable. Healthy meat number 1, grass-fed beef liver. Now we've reached the top of the list, and nothing comes close to this one. If there's one meat that can truly transform your health after 60, it's grass-fed beef liver. That might sound old-fashioned or even unappealing to some, but believe me, it's a nutritional powerhouse that most people are completely overlooking. Beef liver is loaded with nutrients that older adults often struggle to get enough of, especially vitamin A, B12, iron, zinc, copper, folate, and coenzyme Q10. These aren't just random vitamins, they're exactly what your body needs to fight fatigue, sharpen your memory, support your heart, and speed up healing. A 2023 clinical trial published in Nutrients gave older adults just 100 grams of beef liver twice a week for 10 weeks. The results were stunning. Energy levels jumped by 44%, memory test scores improved by 37%, and their blood work showed healthier iron and hemoglobin levels, critical for staying active, alert, and independent. Liver works fast because the nutrients are in a form your body can use right away. No waiting, no wasting. One of the most common issues after 60 is low B12, and liver is nature's richest source. Add in the iron, which helps your red blood cells carry oxygen, and the vitamin A that supports vision and immunity, and you've got a complete package in one bite. CoQ10, found in liver, also powers your cells, especially your heart, something that's crucial as you age. But not just any liver will do. Always choose grass-fed or pasture-raised beef liver. This ensures you avoid the hormone residues, antibiotics, and toxins found in conventionally farmed animals. To make it more enjoyable, soak the liver in lemon juice or milk before cooking to reduce the strong flavor. Then sauté it gently with onions and garlic, quick and easy. If eating liver by itself is too much, try blending small pieces into ground beef for meatballs, chili, or stew. Now you've seen both sides, the meats that can quietly chip away at your health and the ones that can help you rebuild strength, clarity, and resilience as you age. And if there's one big takeaway, it's this: not all meat is created equal. So, tell me, which meat on this list surprised you the most? Or maybe you've already made one of these changes in your own life. Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and we reply to every message. And if you want more helpful videos like this, backed by science and made just for folks like you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a tip that could add years to your life. Take care of yourself. You deserve it.